honey badger, the reckless outlaw of the savanna. Wild Africa, a vast land of life and endless hunts. Here the stage belongs to swift predators and gentle grazers. But there is one creature, neither big nor the fastest, yet famed as the most fearless. That is the honey badger, a tough member of the weasel family. With a sturdy body and short limbs, they are tireless diggers. Their long, sharp claws are perfect tools for uncovering food hidden underground. Weighing only 7 to 16 kilos, their courage rivals that of any fierce beast. Their distinctive coat, marked with a silver-gray stripe along the back, makes them stand out and easily recognizable. Their territory is filled with danger, but they seem entirely unfazed. Anything that moves can become a meal, even the young of fearsome reptiles. Always moving, always searching, the honey badger's life is an endless adventure. They are ready to face any enemy, regardless of size or strength. Even a ferocious leopard must be cautious when confronting this small creature. Fear seems absent from the vocabulary of this resilient mammal. With a body length of only 60 to 80 centimeters, they embody the saying, "small but mighty." Their social life is surprisingly complex, filled with fascinating interactions. Even prey with strong defenses, like porcupines, are on their menu. Persistence and audacity allow them to push past sharp quills for a meal. However, the honey badger's true challenge comes from another adversary. Venomous snakes, the terror of most creatures on the savanna. Yet for the honey badger, they are a lavish and tempting feast. A life or death duel is about to unfold between hunter and deadly prey. The honey badger possesses a secret weapon, natural biological resistance to many venoms. The toxins of cobras or vipers hardly pose a threat to them. Even when bitten, their bodies show astonishing resistance. After a brief struggle, the victor emerges. The venomous snake has now become a protein-rich dinner for the fearless hunter. Even if struck by venom, the honey badger may collapse, but only briefly before reviving to finish its meal. This is the honey badger, a symbol of grit and extraordinary survival in a harsh wilderness. Lions and baboons. The battle for survival on the savanna. From the vast lands of Africa, Kenya emerges as a grand stage where life and death unfold each day. This is the savanna, a world of endless grasslands, home to countless incredible creatures. Herds of zebras move together, creating living patterns across the plains. The gentle giants, African buffalo, remain ever vigilant against dangers lurking in the tall grass. Peaceful elephant families, the gentle giants of this land. And the graceful dances of the gray-crowned cranes, adding beauty to the savanna. The cheetah, master of speed, always alert to every movement around. The spotted hyena, though a scavenger, possesses an extraordinarily complex social structure. A solitary lioness walks through the thickets, her silence concealing a fearsome predatory instinct. But among the residents, there is one particularly intelligent and complex primate, the baboon. Belonging to the primate family, it is one of the largest monkeys, with males weighing up to 37 kilos. They live in large troops, sometimes exceeding 250 individuals, a miniature yet orderly society. Each troop has a clear hierarchy, where position determines power and mating opportunities. Troop life helps them support one another in finding food and protecting against predators. An infant is always carefully cared for by its mother, clinging tightly for safe movement. Constant movement is essential to seek water and abundant food across the vast plains. Life on the savanna is not all peace. For baboons, almost anything can be food. Being omnivores, their diet is highly varied, from roots and fruits to even small animals. A young antelope unfortunately becomes the target. Speed and surprise are the weapons of the hunter. The agility and strength of the baboon are revealed in this lightning-fast chase. The victor secures its meal, a precious source of protein for the entire troop. The grief of a mother losing her young is a familiar yet always brutal scene of the natural world. This meal is proof of the baboon's flexibility in survival strategies. During the mating season, females show very distinct signs when in estrus to attract males. The skin around the anus and external genitalia swells, turning reddish pink or bright pink. This is a strong visual signal, indicating the female is at her most fertile stage. Social behaviors such as grooming are not only for cleanliness, but also for strengthening relationships. A male may groom a female, a subtle way to gain favor and assert status. The young are the future of the troop, protected and cared for by all members. Sacred maternal bonds are ever present, ensuring the next generation can grow safely. However, even the strongest hunters can become prey. The arrival of the lion, the apex predator, completely changes the scene. A baboon, careless and unaware, does not sense the danger lurking in the grass. A sudden attack, and the cycle of life and death continues. The hunter of yesterday becomes the meal of another predator today. As the sun sets, the savanna returns to its tranquil beauty, yet the struggle for survival never ceases. Cheetah, the master of speed on the savanna. Wild Africa, a vast and unforgiving land. Here, life and death are part of an endless cycle. Massive herds of wildebeest and springbok roam across the savanna. They are an abundant source of life, but also the target of the most skilled predators. And here is the savanna's predator, a masterpiece of evolution built for speed, the cheetah. With the scientific name Acinonyx jubatus, it belongs to the big cat family, Felidae, born to dominate these wide-open plains. Its most distinctive feature is the pair of black tear-like streaks that run from the eyes down to the mouth. But these are not symbols of weakness. They are powerful adaptations that reduce the sun's glare, allowing it to focus completely on its prey. The hunt begins with patience and calculation. The cheetah does not rely on brute strength for a head-on confrontation. Instead, it uses camouflage and stealth, slowly closing in on its target without making a sound. Every sense is heightened, waiting for the perfect moment. The chosen prey, a Thompson's gazelle peacefully grazing. completely unaware it is in the crosshairs. The cheetah advances with astonishing patience, body low to the ground, using every tuft of grass as cover. Each step is precise, soft, and deliberate. This is the moment evolution has designed it for. When the distance is right, the cheetah explodes into action. It is the fastest land animal, capable of reaching staggering speeds of 90 to 120 km range. Its slender body, deep chest that supplies oxygen to its muscles, long legs, and remarkably flexible spine all combine to produce enormous strides. Its long tail acts like a rudder, keeping balance and allowing sharp turns even at top speed. The chase is short, just 200 to 300 meters, but in those few breathless seconds, life and death are decided. The effort pays off. A precise strike brings down the prey. After such an energy-draining pursuit, the cheetah must eat quickly to recover. But on the savanna, a meal is never truly one's own. The smell of success quickly attracts opportunists. A pack of hyenas arrives. Though a highly effective predator, the cheetah is built for speed, not prolonged battles. Faced with overwhelming numbers and the crushing jaws of the hyenas, it must make a hard choice: abandon its prey to preserve its life. The feast now belongs to the thieves. The hyenas, along with vultures, swiftly strip away the hard-earned prize of the cheetah. It is the brutal law of survival in the wild. But life goes on. A new generation is born, carrying within it the legacy of the planet's fastest predator. Challenges still lie ahead, but instinct and perfected skills will continue to be passed down, ensuring the survival of Acinonyx jubatus across the vast savannas of Africa. Vultures, nature's cleanup crew. Wild Africa, a land of abundant life and endless struggles for survival. Here, life and death intertwine, creating an eternal cycle. High above, African vultures, the guardians of the skies, patrol the land. Belonging to the eagle and raptor family, with wingspans reaching up to 3 meters, they are master pilots, able to soar for hours on thermal currents with barely a flap of their wings. Below, life continues. Herds of animals move across the grasslands, and top predators like lions enforce nature's law. Every successful hunt leaves behind a trace, and that is the very signal the sky's guardians have been waiting for. The feast begins. The scent of a carcass spreads, drawing in different species of vultures, such as the white-backed vulture and the lappet-faced vulture. A fierce scramble unfolds. They are specialists in handling carrion, playing an essential role in the ecosystem. To adapt to their scavenger lifestyle, vultures have undergone remarkable evolutionary changes. Their heads and necks are bald or covered only with fine down, allowing them to stay clean when plunging deep inside carcasses, preventing bacteria and parasites from clinging to them. With body lengths ranging from 70 to 120 centimeters and weights of up to 9 kg, they are true giants of the skies. Their diet consists mainly of dead animals. The vulture's digestive system is among the strongest in the natural world. The highly acidic gastric juices in their stomachs can destroy dangerous pathogens that cause cholera, anthrax, and even the rabies virus. They truly are nature's sanitation workers. Without them, carcasses would decay slowly, becoming breeding grounds for deadly epidemics across the savanna. But a feast is not always peaceful. The creator of the kill may return. A male lion can easily chase away dozens of vultures to reclaim its prize. The flock of vultures is forced to wait patiently at a safe distance. Even within the vulture world, there is a hierarchy. Larger species with powerful beaks, such as the lappet-faced vulture, tear through the tough skin and sinew first, paving the way for smaller species like the white-backed vulture to reach the softer flesh inside. When breeding season arrives, vultures often nest on high cliffs or tall trees. Both parents share the responsibility of incubating the eggs and raising the chicks. The young are fed with food regurgitated by the parents. This marks the beginning of a new generation of cleaners for the savanna. As the sun sets, another day ends in this harsh yet vibrant land. The vultures rest, preparing for tomorrow. They are not killers, but their role is crucial in keeping the ecosystem clean and balanced. They are silent heroes, the indispensable janitors of wild Africa. A mother lion's heart, the seeds of life in the Serengeti. Africa, the vast savanna. Beneath the golden sunlight, life and death move side by side. This is the stage for one of nature's most captivating survival stories, the beginning of a new generation of lions. After about 110 days of pregnancy, the lioness secretly leaves her pride. She seeks out a remote, hidden place to give birth. A litter usually consists of 2 to 4 cubs. In the first weeks of life, the cubs are completely dependent on their mother. Separating from the pride is a vital strategy. The lioness must shield her fragile cubs from countless lurking threats: hyenas, leopards, and even unfamiliar male lions. Danger is ever present, forcing the mother to constantly move her den. She gently carries each cub in her mouth to a safer location. This endless flight is her way of safeguarding the future of the pride. The enemy is never far. Hyenas, the lion's eternal rivals, prowl nearby, sniffing out opportunities. They are among the greatest threats to lion cubs. In such a harsh world, cub mortality is extremely high. Statistics reveal that 60–70% will not survive their first year. Each passing day is a small victory in the battle for life. As time passes, the surviving cubs grow stronger. They begin to explore the world under their mother's watchful eye. Playful games are more than just fun. They are the first lessons in hunting and fighting skills. When they are strong enough, the lioness brings her cubs back to the pride. Now they will be protected by the strength of the entire group. Other lionesses also share in the caregiving, creating a unique nursery in the wild. The cubs are now full members of the pride. They learn everything from the adults, from tracking prey to understanding their place within the complex hierarchy of lion society. At around 2 to 3 years old, they reach maturity. This is a crucial turning point, one that will determine the fate of each individual. Their futures split into 2 very different paths depending on gender. The young lionesses usually remain with the pride, inheriting the territory and continuing the reproductive cycle, ensuring the lineage endures. But for the young males, a solitary and grueling journey is about to begin. To avoid inbreeding and competition with dominant males, they are driven out by their own family. From then on, they must wander alone, fighting to survive and searching for a chance to establish a pride of their own. Hunting skills are sharpened day by day. They learn cooperation, patience, and the ability to bring down large prey such as buffalo. Every successful hunt not only provides food, but also strengthens the social bond that ensures the pride's survival. As the sun sets over the African savanna, a new generation of lions has overcome its first challenges. The pride's legacy will continue, adding another verse to the endless epic of life and death in the wild. Lions and hyenas. Who is the true ruler? Africa, a continent of untamed beauty and vibrant life. Across the vast savannas stretching to the horizon, a dance of life and death unfolds every single day. This is the kingdom of zebras. With their iconic black and white stripes, no two are ever alike. Graceful and lean, with long legs and firm muscles, zebras are nature's perfect design to escape predators on the endless plains. They live in large herds, a smart defensive strategy against the hunters that constantly lurk nearby. Their stripes not only camouflage them within the light and shadows of the grasslands, but also regulate body temperature and repel insects. Zebras have sharp eyesight, keen hearing, and remarkable memory. They recognize each other through unique calls and stripe patterns. Life for zebras is an endless journey in search of fresh grass and water. They share this vast land with wildebeest, together creating one of the greatest migrations on Earth. This peace is only temporary. Hidden in the shrubs and tall grass, amber eyes silently watch. Lions, the apex predators of the savanna, have begun their hunt. A pride of lions, mostly experienced lionesses, patiently stalk their prey. They move silently, coordinating with precision, using every contour of the land to conceal themselves. From a distance, they watch carefully for the weak, the young, or the stragglers. The success of the hunt depends entirely on patience and the perfect moment. Above, vultures circle. Their sharp senses can detect a meal from kilometers away. Their presence is a grim omen of the life and death struggle about to unfold. And then, the attack begins. In the chaos, the lions single out a vulnerable zebra. With strength and unmatched hunting skill, they bring it down. Victory belongs to the pride. But on the savanna, no meal comes easily. The noise and smell of the hunt soon draw uninvited guests. Spotted hyenas, the lion's eternal rivals, arrive. Famous for their boldness and overwhelming numbers, they are opportunists that never miss a free meal. The lions, though stronger, are outnumbered. The hyena clan grows larger, surrounding, harassing, and attempting to steal the prize. What follows is a relentless battle between two of Africa's top predators. With their sloping backs, lanky frames, and spotted coats, hyenas may not look impressive, but this awkward appearance hides a perfect predator machine. With the strongest bite force of any land carnivore, their jaws can crush and consume even bones. They snatch chances to tear chunks of flesh, sometimes rushing in for a quick bite before darting away. Piece by piece, the carcass is stolen while the lions, exhausted and outmatched, struggle to defend it. Overwhelmed by the sheer numbers and persistence of the hyenas, the lions eventually concede. On the savanna, the rule of numbers sometimes outweighs raw strength. The feast now belongs to the hyenas. They devour it voraciously, leaving nothing behind. In nature, scavenging is a risky, yet efficient survival strategy. and spotted hyenas have perfected it. They endure not by brute force alone, but through stamina, organization, cunning tactics, and insatiable hunger. After the meal, the lions retreat to the grasslands, resting to regain strength for the next hunt. Masai Mara, the savanna of primal instinct, where every creature must fight until its last breath. Today's hunter may well become tomorrow's prey. Wild dogs and hyenas. Who is the true ruler? The African savanna, a vast and harsh land, is the stage for the endless struggle for survival among countless animal species. Here, predators and prey share the same habitat, creating a diverse and complex ecosystem. The African wild dog, a mammal with distinctive fur, is one of the most formidable predators of this land. With mottled fur of many colors, black, white, yellow, brown, each African wild dog has its own unique pattern, like a fingerprint for identification. Their large ears and long muzzle give them an extremely sharp sense of hearing and smell, making them outstanding hunters. They live in packs, a complex and efficient social structure that helps them coordinate hunts and protect one another. A lone wild dog may be vulnerable, but united as a pack, they become a formidable force. Their hunting range is vast, reaching up to 15 kilometers, demanding incredible endurance. Their preferred prey are medium-sized mammals, especially herd animals roaming the grasslands. The pups are the future of the pack, carefully nurtured and protected by all members. And there, within their sights, is a herd of antelope, the perfect target for their next meal. Antelopes with golden brown coats and white underbellies are small and agile. They live in large herds, constantly moving across the vast savanna in search of food and water. Vigilance is their survival instinct. They must always beware of predators lurking nearby. A mature male antelope with long curved horns stands ready to defend his herd. The hunt begins. The wild dogs spread out into formation, displaying masterful coordination and hunting tactics. They approach silently, using terrain and vegetation to conceal their presence. Patience is the key to success. They wait for the right moment to launch their decisive strike. The wild dogs accelerate and a breathless chase erupts across the wide savanna. The antelopes, at terrifying speed, try to escape, but the wild dogs remain relentless, pursuing with endurance. The chase continues, a fight of life or death. Victory belongs to the one with greater stamina and determination. Finally, the prey collapses from exhaustion and is surrounded. The wild dogs swiftly finish it off and begin their feast. However, their success soon attracts uninvited guests, hyenas prowling nearby. Hyenas, with their powerful bite and aggressive nature, are formidable rivals of the wild dogs. A tense confrontation breaks out between two of the savanna's top predators. The wild dogs, though smaller, rely on numbers and unity, refusing to surrender their prey easily. Such battles are an inevitable part of the brutal survival picture of the wild. The wild dogs bravely fight back, defending the spoils of their hunt against the encroaching hyenas. The struggle for the carcass is fierce, with neither side willing to back down. After a long and grueling fight, the wild dogs prove too strong and ferocious. The hyenas are defeated and retreat in humiliation. Even so, the wild dogs remain resilient, ready for future hunts to sustain their pack. One wild dog lies badly injured, a reminder of the price of survival in the natural world. After such battles, Wounds are inevitable, evidence of the harshness of life in the wilderness. As night falls, the savanna regains its quiet calm, yet the struggle for survival silently continues.